If you're an immigrant without so much knowledge about American cuisine, this will definitely benefit you. Even as a citizen seeking more culinary knowledge, you should know how to cook ham steak in the oven and a lot more than that. If you are a fan of pork and other kinds of pig meat, ham steak is a variety you'll enjoy. Ham is meat that is cut from the upper part of a pig's back legs. It is then marinated in salt so that it can last a long time. But ham is large. Except you're hosting a party, a whole ham will be too much to purchase at once for your family. That's how we have the ham steak. A round, small portion of ham cut that will be sufficient for you and your family. Maybe we should call it family ham. The process for preparing ham infuses it with a lot of sweet flavor. That is why ham steaks infuse a strong taste in any dish you put it in. Ham steak can be prepared in a variety of ways and pair with many dishes. We'll share some oven recipes here. But why should you eat ham steak? Ham is generally good for the body. The step back is usually against sodium because of the preservation process. Ham contains quality protein, phosphorus, zinc, selenium, and other vitamins like thiamine, riboflavin, chlorine, niacin, B6, and B12. These nutrients are top in preserving and maintaining various functions in the body. The body needs nutrients like phosphorus in large quantities to help with the regulation of body metabolism as well as developing the bones. Selenium is an important trace element that helps to maintain the thyroid gland. The amount of fat ham has in a meal depends on how you cook it. Frying ham will leave it with more fat and baking it will leave less fat. If you have sodium sensitivity, e.g. hypertension, you need to get low-salt ham steak. One serving of regular ham steak will deliver nearly all the sodium you need for the day. Choose the right ham steak. If ham is dry cured, the flavor is always heavy. They can be smoked or unsmoked. Dry cured ham steak is raw, so you should cook it before you eat. Country ham is dry cured. Alternatively, water cured ham has a flavor that is weaker than dry cured ham. The intensity of the flavor and nutritional value is affected by the quantity of water used for the curing. Water cured ham is better off with less water. City ham is water cured. If ham is cured with heat and smoke, it is partly cooked. The purpose of the heat is to kill the parasites and germs in the steak. It's okay to eat partly cooked ham without reheating them, but it's safer to complete the cooking. There are those hams that are fully cooked. You can eat them without any further preparation or otherwise. Ham that is boneless is cut in oval shapes after processing them, but they often have a bland taste. Bone-in ham is usually tastier than these varieties. Other qualities you should look out for are how thick the steak is and the date of expiry. A half-inch thick steak will cook fine in good time. Anything thicker will take more time and effort. Anything thinner may burn if you don't watch it closely. Steak that is labeled to expire within 1 week is best not consumed at all. Best kind of side dish for ham steak. Since ham steaks have high salt content, the best dish to pair them with is those that have low salt content. The ham will share their saltiness with the dish and create a balance. If you're baking sweet potatoes or cooking green beans, ham steak will be a good addition. Another good addition is asparagus. As a sandwich, put your ham steak in wheat bread that has low salt and high fiber. Make sure that whatever side dish you are adding has more fiber and less salt. We're ready to cook our ham steak in the oven now. General procedure to bake ham steak. Ham steak can be prepared in one major method with a lot of tweaks. Ham glaze, for example, has different flavors and ingredients. So, the taste your ham has after the kitchen rendezvous depends on the flavor you introduce at the point of preparation. You need salt, pepper, cooking oil, and glaze to make your baked ham steak. Set the oven to heat at 350 degrees F. Prepare your baking pan by rubbing light oil on the sides and bottom. On the ham steaks, brush your glaze after placing them on the shallow baking pan. Brush both sides of the steaks in glaze. While baking your steak, you can continue glazing your steak all through the baking process. Baking the steaks take approximately 25 minutes. You can tell a cooked ham steak from the brown edges when every part is properly heated. Unsmoked ham will take longer to cook because they aren't cooked at all. When the ham is ready, glaze again and serve them hot. If you have leftovers from the meal, store them in the refrigerator. Leftover ham steak will last up to 3 days if stored well. Oven-baked ham steak and barbecue sauce. Baste your ham steak in barbecue sauce and ketchup to make the perfect moist, yummy baked steak. It takes about 10 minutes to prepare the sauce used to cook the steak in this recipe. You can include chopped green beans when you sauté the onions for a mouthful variety. Serve along with baked potatoes or baked beans. What you need: 1 ham slice, fully cooked, 1 inch thick. 1 tablespoon of butter. 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. 2 tablespoons of packed brown sugar. 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. Half a teaspoon of kosher salt. 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper, just blended. 1/2 cup of tomato ketchup. 1/4 cup of diced onions. 1/3 cup of water. Time estimates. Preparation time 15 minutes. Cook time 30 minutes. What to do? Set the ham. Begin with preheating your oven to 350 degrees F. Get a baking pan with a lipped border and grease it lightly using your nonstick cooking spray. Set your ham steak in the pan and set aside. Next, get your saucepan and put the butter in it. Set the heat on your cooktop at medium-low and place the saucepan. When the butter has melted, sauté onions. It's done when the onion is translucent. Now turn in your water, ketchup, lemon juice, Worcestershire sauce, vinegar, brown sugar, pepper, and salt to the sautéed onion and stir. Blend properly and leave it for 2 minutes or till the sauce has heated well. This is your homemade barbecue sauce. Take down the sauce and throw it on the ham. Place the pan in the oven and bake for approximately 30 minutes. Bring it out and serve hot. Accompanying dish: roasted potatoes recipe. This roasted potato dish is a great accompaniment for your baked ham. Serve a complete dinner with this easy-to-make roasted potatoes. You can make them alongside the ham to save time. What you need: 2 tablespoons of butter. 28 ounces of potatoes, half each. Half a teaspoon of thyme. Half a teaspoon of salt. 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground black pepper. Time estimates. Preparation time 5 minutes. Cooking time 15 minutes. What to do? Make sure your potatoes are washed and dried. Set your oven to preheat at 400 degrees F. Get your baking sheet with a lipped edge, lay it with a foil, and oil it. Place a large skillet on medium-high heat to melt your butter. Put in the thyme, pepper, salt, and potatoes and toss. After 10 minutes of sautéing the potatoes, turn it into the set baking sheet. Put it in the oven for 15 minutes until it is well roasted. Place your roasted potatoes and barbecued ham steak side by side in a dish. Let your guests enjoy, fresh and hot. You'll find more ham steak recipes when you click the link in the description box. If you've enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button below. Hit the notification bell so you'll know once we post a new video. Also, drop a comment below so we can know your thoughts. Finally, don't forget to check the description below for more details. Visit our site zimovens.com for more awesome oven-baked recipes like this.